Hello everyone. In this demonstration, we showcase an autonomous CrowdStrike active defense workflow that responds to high-risk MITRE attack tactics, including malware execution, command and control, exploitation, persistence, post-exploitation, and other suspicious activities that have not yet been mitigated. The workflow automatically validates the threat, creates an ITSM ticket, performs forensic data collection, and initiates containment actions including process termination, malicious file quarantine, endpoint isolation, and IOC hash blocking. This video demonstrates the complete response workflow from threat detection through automated containment and investigation, helping reduce analyst response time while preventing further compromise. The workflow is designed to respond automatically when CrowdStrike EPP detections are generated for tactics such as malware execution, command and control activity, exploitation, persistence, post-exploitation techniques, or other suspicious behaviors that have not yet been mitigated. As you can see on the screen, these alerts were triggered because a user attempted to execute PowerShell commands and download multiple malicious files onto this endpoint. If we look closely at the detection, we can see several malicious file hashes associated with this activity. At the time the alert was generated, CrowdStrike had identified the files, but no prevention action had been taken by the EDR platform. At this point, our automation workflow starts running in the background. The first action performed by the workflow is to retrieve the malicious file associated with the alert and validate its reputation. Since these files are identified as highly malicious, the workflow immediately initiates containment actions. The suspicious process is terminated automatically, preventing any further execution on the host. The malicious file is then quarantined and removed from the endpoint. Next, the automation isolates the affected machine from the network to prevent any lateral movement or additional compromise within the environment. You can see here that the endpoint status has changed to contained, indicating that network isolation has been successfully applied. In addition to containment, the workflow automatically creates custom IOC entries in CrowdStrike and adds the malicious hashes to the block list. This ensures that the same files cannot be executed again anywhere within the organization. Apart from the containment activities, the automation also creates a ITSM incident and assigns it to the appropriate support group. The ticket contains all the relevant information required by the analysts, including detection details and timestamps, host and user information, file reputation and virus total analysis, behavioral indicators observed during execution, process execution details and command line arguments, the affected endpoint information. The workflow also performs automated forensic collection. It retrieves file system activity to identify all files that were created, modified, or executed on the host around the time of the detection. Additionally, CrowdStrike automatically collects network telemetry associated with the malicious process, including active network connections and DNS requests. This helps analysts understand whether the endpoint communicated with any external infrastructure or command and control servers. The email notification generated by the workflow also includes the status of each containment action, confirming whether the process termination and file remediation steps were successful. Finally, the workflow updates the IOC block status within CrowdStrike, includes a direct link to the original detection, and provides professional recommendations for the next investigation steps. This automation significantly reduces analyst response time by automatically containing the threat, collecting critical forensic evidence, enriching the alert, and initiating the incident response process. If you have any questions about today's demonstration, or if you'd like to learn more about how Proficio can assist your business with faster detection, smarter containment, and stronger operational resilience, visit proficio.com or reach out to one of our experts via email at info@proficio.com. Thank you.